The U.S. Justice Department has opened an investigation into whether the National Football League has engaged in anti-competitive tactics that harm consumers. That's according to a source familiar with the matter. The nature and full scope of the investigation could not be immediately ascertained. Major broadcast station owners, U.S. regulators, and senators have raised concerns over the difficulties consumers face in watching sports games. They've also flagged the growing trend of selling broadcast rights to streamers. The news of this investigation, which surfaced on April 9, 2026, represents a significant legal challenge for the NFL. Brian Cox, horrendous. It was fine, but it was nerve-wracking because I didn't know if I was any good. The one thing I know about is actors, so the one thing I felt safe about is my cast. A great director called Lindsay Anderson, who people don't remember, but he was a great director. He once said to me, "It's 90% of what you do is in the cast." Voiceover, as we bugger Donald, get the distillery valued behind my back. Female voice, we all make mistakes, Dad. It's how we handle it that counts. Hopefully, this is what you were looking for. Is there anything else I can help you with? A red carpet welcome for Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. He's in Pyongyang to hold talks with North Korean counterpart Cho Sun-hui, who greeted him at the airport on Thursday. During the talks, Wang said North Korea had shown remarkable accomplishments, despite conspiracies by the United States and Western forces to oppress it. That's according to North Korea's official KCNA news agency on Friday. It said the two agreed it was their government's unwavering position to further develop the friendly and cooperative ties between the two nations. Melania Trump, I have never been friends with Epstein. In a rare address from the White House on Thursday, First Lady Melania Trump denied ever having ties to the disgraced financier and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, reviving a highly volatile issue that her husband has repeatedly sought to downplay. Melania Trump, Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. She did not say why she chose to speak out now, as the Epstein saga had largely receded from the headlines amid the U.S.-Israeli war against Iran. The address took place on April 9, 2026, in the Grand Foyer of the White House. The First Lady's statement was a direct response to long-standing rumors and social media speculation regarding her connection to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. During the full 5-minute speech, she clarified that while she and Donald Trump had occasionally attended the same social events as Epstein in New York and Palm Beach, she had no personal relationship with him. She also took the opportunity to call on Congress to hold public hearings for the survivors of Epstein's abuse, emphasizing that victims should have the power of sworn testimony to tell their stories. Ted Cruz, I can only imagine the awe and wonderment you feel, but I want to just start by saying thank you. You are inspiring, that is not hyperbole. You are bringing people together all across our globe. Thank you for inspiring people. I have 2 questions. Number 1, if you could go back in time and talk to yourself at age 10, what would you tell yourself about going to the moon? And then question 2, if and when. The footage was recorded on April 9, 2026, during a live communication link between the U.S. Congress and the Artemis II crew, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. Crowd chanting, traditional indigenous chanting and rhythmic footwork. Dynamum Taxa, this pen symbolizes our appeal to President Lula da Silva to sign the demarcation of our land. Demarcate Lula was the campaign by the National Association of Indigenous Peoples, urging him to speed up the demarcation process and deliver concrete results. The protest, Free Land Camp. On April 9, 2026, thousands of members from Brazil's indigenous tribes gathered in the capital, Brasilia, for the annual Free Land Camp, Acampamento Terra Livre. This is one of the largest indigenous mobilizations in the country. While the Lula administration has been more favorable to indigenous rights than the previous government, leaders like Dynamum Taxa are expressing frustration with the pace of administrative processes, emphasizing that without legal land ownership, their communities remain vulnerable to environmental and physical threats.